Classic horror game tier list time. Do all of these games, put them on the tier list, grade them, mark them, probably shortly review them, see how I feel about them, if I've played them or if I haven't played them. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna go Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 is one of the best modern action horror games of all time. It's actually one of my favorite games of all time, period. It rivals RE4 in my opinion, and I think it deserves to be up there on an S rank. Now, I don't care what nobody says, Dead Space 2 is a perfect combination between action and horror, and it had such fluid controls, such fluid combat, beautiful DLC. It had everything. Dead Space 2 had everything. It had great set pieces too. And I loved it. Resident Evil 2, the remake, I'm gonna put this in A tier. Resident Evil 2, the remake is one of my favorite remakes in the Resident Evil franchise in general. I think it just kept the ball rolling. It started a big line of just games being remade, well, between that and Resident Evil 1, but I just love what they did. I love some of the story changes they did, some of the beats, some of the set pieces. The boss battles were really fun. And it's good to see a modernized Leon and a more modernized Claire. A Claire that we haven't seen in so long, by the way. I hope we get some Claire in the future with Resident Evil games. Hopefully, I'm hoping. Now we got Resident Evil 1, the remake. Obviously that's going on S tier. One of the first real remakes out there. One of the best ones. Graphically defined, the controls are still solid, and the voice acting is still typical Capcom style, which I like. Walking Dead Survival Instinct, I think that's what it's called. I've played it. I think most Walking Dead games outside of the Telltale thing was not good. RE2 remake was good, but it was short and they took out some things. That's why it's an A tier. Dead Rising, also A tier. Dead Rising was one of the first Xbox exclusive games I had, and it was really ambitious. There were so many zombies on the screen, which you guys remember back then, that was like super ambitious, which is incredible. Having everything be a weapon blew my mind as a kid, because I was like, there's no way. Then I could pick up trash cans and pick up the chairs. It was just great. It was really fun. And I'll forever hold those memories of playing Dead Rising when I was young. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2, gonna be S tier. Silent Hill, I haven't, all right, so this goes for the remake and the OG. I haven't played the recent OG Silent Hill 2 until I think 2 years ago. When I played it, I never got the hype the first time, but when I actually played it and beat it, I got the hype. Silent Hill 2 was fucking dope as hell. It was incredible. Holy shit. Silent Hill 2 was just so amazing. The story, the set pieces, the horror. It was great. And the remake just fucking expanded on that. The remake of Silent Hill 2 is one of the best remakes, period, bro. Oh my god. Amazing. Shout out to Silent Hill 2, man. Then we got Outlast. Fuck. Outlast pioneered a lot of pacifist style first-person horror games where hiding is most likely what you're going to be doing a lot more than fighting. I do like Outlast. I'm going to put it in the A tier simply because what it did and how it scared me growing up. It's not S tier worthy exactly. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, obviously A tier. This is the OG Resident Evil 3. Choosing your own path and basically having the game be open-ended and picking your own ending was always sick to me. I just loved Jill and Carlos's dynamic. And yeah, Resident Evil 3 is gonna be S tier for me always. Resident Evil 5. All right, I've played Resident Evil 5 and beat Resident Evil 5 like 80 plus times. That shit never gets old. That shit is so much fun to play with friends. Story's cool as hell. Fighting Wesker was always so much fun. There was just some aspects that weren't really done too well, per se, that would knock it down a few pegs, but I think Resident Evil 5 is a good B tier game in the grand scheme of horror games, and that's why it's always going to be my favorite B tier. It's basically #1 B tier game, in my opinion. I'm going to go in for some games I did not like. Killing Floor, thank you. Some of the pictures are like super. I'm gonna go with some games I didn't like though. This the Alien Colonial Marines game, I didn't like it. It was ass. Like it wasn't that good for me. I didn't enjoy it. It's an FPS. Thank you so much for following Blues Gang. It was just an FPS game. Colonial Marines was not that good. I played The Thing. Here's the thing. I did not enjoy the thing. It was really frustrating to play. The controls was kind of ass. The autosaving kind of sucked, and yeah, it was just very, some of the, like, people getting infected with the thing was just super convoluted for me. I didn't enjoy that. I haven't played this, but I'd be interested. Emily, it's called something called Emily. The Evil Within. Would you mind if I ask you? I'm sure. The Evil Within. I haven't played The Evil Within. So you guys are barking up the wrong tree, but I'd be interested. Dead Island. Oof. Dead Island's one of those games that are like super. Hello. Dead Island is one of those games where it had a lot of hype going into its release, and then when people finally played it, it was just super it has so much hype around it, and it's such a shame that it never really got to live up to the expectations. It just wasn't that good. I have to put it at C tier, and I'm only putting it at C tier. It goes up once. I bumped it up from D tier because it had this song that I forgot his name. Hold on. It was this.
Things that go bump in the night.
There's Sam B on it.
Shrunken head, broken legs, body parts on the concrete. Cut them up, butcher style gators in the swamp. Red light, leave them dead, running like a track meet. Scared of nobody, what your motherfuckers want. Believe me when I tell you, mad beast, leave them slash from their head to their feet. And be a Papa Shango.
Yeah, the fucking slow-mo view, just, that shit's hilarious. Anyways, it's a good C tier game. Wasn't that good in general. Resident Evil 6, yeah. PT was great, but it's sadly a demo. Had some of the best scares in general, had everybody scared, and it hyped up a game that doesn't exist anymore, which sucks, but it was great for a demo. So I'm gonna put it on A. Slender the Arrival, yes. Slender the Arrival. It's going to go in the B tier. It was one of those horror games that kind of started, it didn't really start the wave, but it kind of did start the wave of YouTubers playing a lot more horror games and the whole fake screams and all of that shit. So it's kind of, it's content creator history, baby. Content creator history. Haven't played Shell Shock, interested. Haven't played Zombie U, not that interested. Haven't played this. Oh, Agony, is this Agony? Oh yeah, I did not enjoy Agony. I did not enjoy Agony. Agony's the game. Hold on. Yes, this is Agony. I remember this. I did not enjoy it. Not a good game. It just was kind of, yeah, kind of meh. It's not really anything. I didn't really enjoy it, and it's not because I'm like a religious super freak. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this laughable. It's just one of those games where it feels like you're not doing anything. Let me give you some water. Ugh. Thanks. But yeah, Agony was just not good. It was just, it had disgusting parts just for the sake of being disgusting. It was just like, wasn't that good, in my opinion. Cold Fear. I enjoyed Cold Fear a lot. It was a spiritual successor to RE4. It took place on a boat, and it had a lot of interesting elements. It fell apart somewhat in the camera work and some of the gunplay. I think if they kept it high and tight like RE4 did originally, it would have been a lot more better for me personally. But the story was pretty good. The scares is pretty damn good too. I still have it on my emulator. You guys ever want to see me play some Cold Fear? But yeah, it's a good B tier game. Fatal Frame. I enjoyed Fatal Frame, but I didn't enjoy it that much. I played this when I was a little bit younger, and it just never really resonated with me at all, if I'm being honest. Fatal Frame 2, have not played it. I'd be interested in playing it. I'd be interested in replaying Fatal Frame. This, I don't think I've played. I think, where is Amnesia: The Dark Descent? I played Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I just didn't really enjoy it that much. Wasn't really as fun as I wanted it to be. I don't know what I came looking for. I might have to play the game again with fresh new eyes, because it's one of those games where I jumped in thinking it was something else and it wasn't. Under the 8 pages is gonna go with Under the Arrival. Friday the 13th, the game. I don't care what nobody says. Friday the 13th, the game is an A tier multiplayer asymmetrical game, bro. That shit is so much fun with friends. Oh my God. The amount of memories I have off of that just playing on Xbox with my homeboys, like in the summer, unmatched. And with that being said, Dead by Daylight's gonna be an A tier, well, S tier. Dead by Daylight's one of the greatest asymmetrical horror games of all time. And I enjoy playing. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care, because so many people hate on Dead by Daylight. And sometimes I hate on it a little bit too. But I love Dead by Daylight. I loved it. I also loved Dead Space. Dead Space is an S tier game. Dead Space 2 and Dead Space, they went 1 and 2 with both of those games. Those games are so flippin' good. Damn, those games are good. I enjoyed it so much. I haven't played Machine for Pigs. I'm not really that interested. I don't think I've played this. Fear 2, I have not played Fear 2, but I've played Fear. Five Nights at Freddy's. This game started so much in mascot horror. I think Scott Cawthorne feels like fucking Oppenheimer when he made this game. And because of that, this is the first one. I'm gonna put it in B tier. But damn, this game. I always wonder, like, if he knew, was that a voice crack, Mark? Yeah. If he knew how much lore this damn game would create. Jesus. I have not played Evil Within 2. That's FNAF 2? Still B. This is FNAF 1. Both of these are going in B tier. The lore begins with killing 5 people. Alan Wake. I fucking loved Alan Wake. A really good game. Alan Wake is a really good game if you guys haven't played it. It's a really solid horror game. It's one of the best. And it has a unique gameplay feature. I love horror games with unique features that aren't just running and hiding. Dying Light is S tier. Dying Light brought parkour and zombies together, and playing the games, I played with my homies, and that shit was like the most fun we've ever had, just running around. And like, I think we were like getting on zombie shoulders and kicking the fuck out of them. Dying Light was so good. Damn, that was good. Saw 3 is hilarious, but a D tier level game in the best way possible, I think. Manhunt 2, I enjoyed Manhunt 2, not as much as Manhunt 1. Manhunt 2 is okay. FNAF should not go up at least. Bro, this is my tier list. These are my opinions. FNAF is a good game. Like, B, it doesn't mean it's bad. B's okay. B's solid. It's good. Telltale's The Walking Dead. S tier. Definitely. That shit. Fucking incredible, bro. The Walking Dead Telltale. Specifically Telltale. All the other Walking Dead games suck ass. Suck farts. This? Fucking S tier, man. I miss Lee. Clementine. Badass. So is The Last of Us. The Last of Us is truly an S tier horror game. It's a solid story, great gameplay. It makes you feel something. And that's what I valued about The Last of Us. The House of the Dead, iconic horror game. I mostly see it in arcades now. It's like just an on-the-rail shooter. Maybe if there was more about it that I knew about, then I'd play it, but yeah. Resident Evil Revelations is an A tier game. One of my favorite Revelations. I haven't played Revelations 2 though, which sucks. But I hope to play it. I hope to play it one day, maybe for a stream in October. Maybe. Last of Us mentally breaks you. Facts. Alone in the Dark. I played it and it was okay. I didn't really mesh with it too well. Deadly Premonition. Holy shit. Blast from the Past. Deadly Premonition has my favorite song ever. So it's going in A tier. The gameplay's so silly. It's so funny. Like, don't let this little picture fool you. Deadly Premonition is anywhere like cheesy as fuck. I love Deadly Premonition. Taking care of the agent and talking to the people and driving across town and had this song in it. Hey. Anyways, yeah, that game was peak. That game's peak. If you haven't played Deadly Premonition, I recommend it. It is a puzzle game. RE4, do I even need to say anything? Come on. That's where the song is from? Yeah. Deadly Premonition was the song. Dead Space Extraction is, it's okay. I haven't played this game. This is like Sinia's Blade. I haven't played it. Silent Hill, I've played it. I like Silent Hill 2 more than I like Silent Hill 1, fortunately. Silent Hill 1 is good. It's a good start to the series. I am very excited for the remake, and once the remake comes out, I'll play the original. Dead Space 3, go right there, buddy. It's okay. You're gonna join agony, because that's what you give me, Dead Space 3. You give me agony. When I think about what you could have been, I get agony. Alice in Wonderland was just a very okay game. Alice in Wonderland is just a random game in the 2000s that came out, and it was just a twist on the franchise. We need more games like that. We need more in-the-middle games that aren't just PS2 or PSX indie games, but also this game is made. Hey, thanks so much, Ad, for following. This game was made by just a small dev team that had a couple millions of dollars, and here's the game. I like middle games like that. Alice in Wonderland is a good middle game. I don't know what this is. I think that's another Fatal Frame. Resident Evil 7 is going in S tier. It completely revamped the RE franchise. It brought it back from the dead after RE6, and it will forever have a solid place in my heart of hearts. Okay. The Darkness, I enjoyed it. It was okay. I enjoyed this game as well. System Shock 2 was pretty good. I gave it an A. I played with my uncle. It was great. Take turns playing it. Dead Space 2. I enjoyed Dead Space 2, but there's just some aspects I like Dead Space 1 more. Dead Space 2 does a lot of. You going to do any RE4 remake challenges? Yeah, probably tomorrow. Dead Space 1, yeah, it's more bare bones, but Dead Space 2 had a better gameplay loop. But damn, Dead Rising. I think Dead Space. Dead Rising 2 was just, I don't know what it was missing. Is this Beyond Good and Evil? What is that? I haven't played it if it isn't. I haven't played that. Saw 2, okay, wasn't really that good. System Shock 1, definitely A tier. Alien, definitely S tier. Yeah, the Alien, the newest game, I forgot the name of it because I have a brain fart right now because I'm stupid. One of the best horror games, really sells the tension, really solid in the hiding and running genre. RE2 and 1, yeah. Fear, haven't played it. Fatal Frame 3, I'll play it. What is this? That another Silent Hill? I don't think I've played this. Silent Hill Homecoming, I did not enjoy it. It was okay. And there's another Silent Hill. The Room. Silent Hill The Room is just a very okay game. It's very fun to play, and the dialogue is funny, but other than that, it's just not that interesting. It doesn't have much to say. I assume this is another Silent Hill, and I'm just not interested. The Walking Dead, the new Walking Dead game. No. Umbrella Corp, just bad. No, not interested. These are like the more older games that I haven't got a chance to play. So Area 51, I did play that, and I don't know where to rate it because I played it so long ago. So I'm just gonna put interested in replaying it again. Manhunt, going up on S tier. Caused so much controversy, but it's a great game. Rockstar was in their bag when they made this shit. And I think the rest, Layers of Fear, I want to put you in B. I didn't really get to fully enjoy you. Operation Raccoon City, I'll put you in D. And I Have No Eyes But I Must Scream, I'll put you in A. That was a fun game I remember playing when I was younger. Really interesting. I watched my uncle play it all the way through, and I just have fond memories of that. And the rest of these, I'll put you here. There is, somebody said Left 4 Dead 2. I'm gonna just bring in one game. Bruh. Pretend that this is Left 4 Dead 1 or 2. Both of these are going in S tier. Left 4 Dead is one of the funnest FPS games of all time. I don't care what nobody says. And yeah, I remember having so many memories with my best friends playing it. But yeah, this is my comprehensive tier list. Let me save. So this is my comprehensive tier list of all the games I've rated, haven't played, interested, played, not interested, laughable, everything. All of the horror games that I enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tier list stuff. There probably isn't gonna be another Left 4 Dead, which sucks. They had Back 4 Blood, which I'm surprised is not on here. But yeah, that's my tier list, guys.